Evening, afternoon. A while since I've been on for a stream. Actually got into the PGA tour, got off the amateur leagues and the big leagues. Won my first week one. Won that tournament. Second week finished second, so this one's a bit up in the air. See how it plays out.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour
always do what Jesus says.
The
Always
season-long
a way to
race
live your life.
for the FedEx Cup. From beautiful Pebble Beach, California, it's live.
Well, I'm saying that now that I'm live and
of
people
the
are watching,
AT&T
it'll
Pebble
probably go
Beach
to shit.
Pro-Am. Well, let's face it, Mother Nature's just showing off this week. Pebble Beach, one of the crown jewels of American sport in all its glory. As we look at the Friday leaderboard, the Stanford man, Maverick McNeely, is our leader. He's at 9 under. Our featured golfer, right in it, just a couple of shots off the pace.
Never let Jesus down. Always a good way to be in your life. He's always here. He's always here. He's everywhere. All funny. He's everywhere.
That one looking good. It's
good.
in the fairway
Something
here
more.
to start round 2. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notabilie the third.
Driver typically not the textbook play here, but executed to perfection, leaving a short iron for the approach.
I made on that a bit much. Far too much. Alright, it's alright.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Very few things sum up so many parts of my life in one comment, Mark, but can't really say that's wrong. Geeky bastard.
From about 8 feet.
Nothing about me has finesse. Oh, no.
Well, you hate to give one back on a putt like that.
Alright, Dave's alright, for fuck's sake. We've established I'm not great at finding holes.
All right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round.
However, 3 kids might
He's going to fall to
just
3 shots off the lead.
might just prove it wrong there. We didn't know anyway.
Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Certainly, Rich, off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the layup.
Oh, what? That's how you don't do a golf swing. Just about saved that, no more. alright. It's only my first 2 holes of warm up. I could promise you it'll get better, but I'll probably be lying to you.
Normally
Kinda
they stick
hoping
a
the
tee
wind
in
would've
one
helped
end
me
and a
out there,
flag in the
but
other.
no,
You're
yeah.
advanced the way. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmail.
That's
That's a big
100%
mistake.
true. Alpha, 100% true. Can't say much about me. I'm a trier.
Birdie putt now moving to his right.
Thank you. I had garlic chicken. Buds. Peas. Buds weren't my cup of tea, like, but the chicken was nice. Culinary Ninja. Brilliant.
That's going to slide by to the left. Good work to get into that position, but couldn't finish it off. That finished off for par. Here with the second. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace.
Third hole, Frank, this is a fun little par 4. Not too long, but the emphasis here is on putting the ball in the right spot, isn't it?
It certainly is. You have to know how far you carry it, because if you take a line at that sort of third bunker there on the right side, on a direct line at the left edge of that, it's about 250 yards to get to the sort of start of the fairway. From there, you're only 100 yards in, so just find your point, your aiming point.
We'll remind you that coming up next week, we move from the serenity of the Pacific Ocean here at Pebble Beach to a scene that will be anything but calm. That is the Waste Management Phoenix Open down at TPC Scottsdale. Frank, I always think different venues, sort of different soundtracks. Pebble is crashing waves with Argyle sweaters. The Waste Management Phoenix Open, it's like a nightclub in Prague at about 2 in the morning.
And I've been to Prague too, yeah. Except Prague doesn't have the
Oxford's
700,000
brilliant.
people. It's the greatest gate. Some say the greatest show on grass. It really is. That 16th hole, I'll tell you just one quick little story. Tom Watson, in his heyday with the late Bruce Edwards on the bag, it was the one hole he changed his routine. He would get Bruce to go ahead to the tee, all those people around, and he'd just say, give me the club and hit it. It was the one time he broke tradition. It's absolute frenzy at Scottsdale.
Nah, coming out of the
Big
bunker,
balls will be
just
right.
couldn't get enough club head on the ball and comes up well short. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance. That one in for a bogey.
All right, it's all right.
he'll fall
That was
back
a back
to
nine
5
could
under.
save us. My scores were much better in the first round. Every time I go live, it all goes to shit.
Well, this is where Pebble Beach starts to look like Pebble Beach in all its glory and magnificent beauty. It's only 333 yards. Off the tee, you can hit driver.
It's pretty
Maybe
poor
make
for
an
a
eagle,
par
knock it
four,
up
like.
on the green. We have seen guys do that. Or you can play it safe, long iron off the tee. Either way, you're thinking 3 at 4. Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. So a big drive and not much needed to carry here for his
The
second.
Thunder bastard shot out of the way. Should be good to go off this. Reload should have put a bit more loft in that. Trying to play under the wind. Oh.
Oh,
There we go.
yes.
I run it in the race
To
today.
get up that slope, it is in for a birdie. And that's going to move him to 6 under par.
So here we are, Frank, the 5th hole, the first of the 4 par 3s at Pebble Beach. It doesn't
Don't
get
rush
all
it.
the love
Don't
that
rush
some of
it.
the
It's a
others
bit like
do,
one of
but
my
this one
builds.
has the players' attention. There's no
Just
doubt
don't
about
rush
it.
it.
It certainly
Just
does, Rich. Everybody
go
wants to
steady.
take a picture, down by the
game
7th,
hotspots out.
17th hole, famous par 3. Remember Jack Nicklaus's one iron, but believe me, I think this hole is every bit as tough as 17.
I've yet to not overcook one of those
He might have
shots.
been trying to land that over the flag and spin it back, but that just carried much too far.
Well, Diz, that's actually true. Yeah. I'll give you that one. We can give you much, like, but I'll give you that one. Swing wasn't great in that one. Like.
Now, got that up too high, and it didn't want to come back. Okay, that one brushed in for
little too much.
bogey here at the 5th. And that won't help the cause one bit. Well, now Pebble Beach begins to really open up with some of the most famous
none
holes
of
in
that
the
is
world.
provable
We'll
at
begin
all,
with a
like.
498-yard par 5 6th. Pacific Ocean on
All
the
the support
right,
I get in
and
chat,
a
you
row
see
of
it?
bunkers on the left.
Gets to me, ego.
Treacherous is a word that comes to mind.
The first 4 and the 5th as well. We're not gonna put this in the bunker or the ocean base start.
Maybe some frustrations taken out there after that last hole. It was a big swing, and it is going to
No
be
bunker
a
days, no
big
bunker.
result. Now, from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5.
Fucking wind got it that time, but only
Ooh,
5
that
mile an
went
hour wind.
straight
And
down.
took it
That's
that
going
far
to be
off
tough
course.
from there.
Fuck off. Fucking 7 mile an hour wind. The last hole didn't do that. That was a win. I should have left it where I had it the first time and moved it back closer to the hole. And I
Here
think
we
it's
go.
gone.
7-footer for birdie.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sticking to it.
Okay, nicely
I'll look
played.
back.
That's in for birdie here at 6. And he will definitely not
Cheeky
say no
bastards in this
to
chat.
that.
Where the fuck?
Tee at number
Blame
7,
everything on the
Frank.
wind.
This is the shortest
Blame
hole in
everything on the
championship
wind.
golf. It is also one of the
When
most
this one ends
beautiful
up
holes
in the ocean,
championship
I'm
golf.
blaming it
Yeah,
on
it
the wind.
certainly is, and people assume that short is easy.
Probably end up
but
through the
just
windows
look
when they
how
boat.
small that target is.
Right, we dropped down to 10th place, so that's not great. Right, I'm hoping this wind does something for me. This could be an out albatross, people. Get ready for something special. Oh, I didn't hit it hard enough. Oh.
I mean, this is a clinic
I
in how
take
to
it.
play the game. Just keep everything hole high. Give yourself a look for birdie, and that's what he'll have coming up.
I've never been a good tradesman in all my life, so. Oh, this. Ah, come
Goodness,
on.
that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie,
Nope.
but not to
Jump
be.
straight in. Normally have a wee tournament game. Just to warm myself up. I decided to
That
jump
one finished
straight into my
off.
career
Will be a par
and press
here
the
at
live
7.
button at the same time.
And he'll remain
That
at
kid
6
moves
under
like-
par. We head now to the 416-yard 8th hole,
Thanks very
one of
much
the
for that.
premier
Thanks very
par
much,
4s in
Thank
golf.
you.
Fairway wood or long iron off the tee, giving way to a long approach
Almost like
over
I've
the
been playing
cliffs
this all morning
and
as
a
well.
yawning chasm below.
Today was meant to be just me playing golf all day, but I didn't get around to it though. Busy man, very, very busy man. Doing absolutely fuck. Well, legal this one, alright. No problem. What I plan to do is land it here, it'll bounce, skip over, jump that wee gap and then roll down straight into the hole. The fucking stroke wasn't great.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
Frank, just the visuals on this second shot to number 8, mind-boggling.
Yeah, this is really where Pebble Beach attracts the best players in the world. Sitting on top of that hill, and you look at this green that angles away from the player on the player's right.
I'm hoping
Plus,
this wind
you
will
actually
help
have to
them
look at the
descend a bit.
putting surface. There's only a small area of flat surface. If you come up, anything sort of 5 or 6 yards short on that putting surface, it will come off. But also, too, you can, if a little bit of local knowledge, don't tell too many people, but you can use the back edge of the green too to roll the ball back.
Too much rolling that one. Fuck's sake. On the green, the 16 foot isn't great. Like,
Now this for birdie.
And this might require just a little extra pace, but it's dead straight.
all you non-believers out there. Oh, 16 and a half foot,
yes,
just like that.
plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie.
Lucky.
And that'll move him
Lucky.
to 7 under par.
2019 U.S. Open
Back up
number
to
9
fourth.
was the hardest hole on the golf course. Frank, give yourself certainly a good crack at 4 by hitting the fairway.
And that's all you wanted to do in 2019. It's fine to say all too, but having to hit the left side of this fairway just to keep it in play, and then once again hit into, I know we say this a lot here, but a very narrow green and a very small green, but this time with a long club.
Do most of the work here. My biggest trick in this game is getting it into the hole within par, unfortunately.
I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well.
If I don't bogey it, I consider that a skill.
From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Well, when you find your ball in the fairway at the 9th, you hit a great tee shot, one of the most difficult fairways to hit on the entire golf course, but now it opens up the opportunity to hit a great second.
Probably should have. Too much under that one.
And we'll have to see here. It looked like that
I'll
ball
underswing.
popped from the
Just
lighter
killed it.
rough into the heavier stuff.
It wasn't the wind this time, it was my inability to hit it at the right pace. Oh, fuck me, this is. Where is it? Yeah.
This is an 11-foot putt.
Oh.
That's
There we
well
go.
done
Trick
right
number
there.
1.
A good save for par at the 9th. And that will mean it's an even par score of 35 on this front side. Started the backside with a
Well, at least I'm above or
444-yard par
below the
410,
cut
the
line,
last in this
so-
stretch along Carmel Bay, offering the widest fairway at Pebble, feeding left to right toward the water. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Second shot coming
Always room
up.
for
Let's bring
improvement
in
in my game.
Iona Stephen.
Always room for improvement.
130
My ego
yards
isn't
left
that
of the
big.
flag. It's a nice
Thinking that
round
wouldn't be the
number.
case.
And the pin on the back portion in the left-hand side of this green.
Keep hitting that upper swing.
And that
No worries,
ball
Mark.
looked
Speak to you
very
shortly,
good
mate.
in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
This one on the slow side as he'll try to get this one close.
I feel that might be too much, but best I can come up with. What wasn't enough? Wasn't enough.
Good speed there.
Need to
That'll
bring a little
leave
bit
just
more.
a couple of feet. So that in for par to start this backside.
Alright, it's only
He's
day
gonna
2.
Stay 2 back.
2 days to see it.
Well, this is where Pebble
Hopefully.
Beach changes significantly. We're going away from the Pacific Ocean now, up the hill toward the forest. Frank, what do you think of the 11th hole?
Well, it's tricky, Rich. Number one, because it's blind, as you've detailed, but uphill and it's sea level, so that tee shot's not going to go that far. There is a run out down that left side, just inside the tree line there. That's about 308 yards, but you're not going to go that far. So really, this you have to respect this hole. Just hit a fairway finder.
Up the hill.
That is poetry in motion right there. What a golf swing and a big drive as well. Put it in
I
a
always
great
respect
spot
the
off
hole.
the tee. Has just
Always
86
respect it.
yards left for his
Even though I
second
might
shot.
bet
See
on
what he
it,
can
I
do with
always
this.
respect it. Well, that swing plan. It was
In
everywhere
golf, you know,
except
you've
the
heard the
line.
term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you?
I know, I
That's
find
just-
myself not
it's
using the
very
loft and
poor
stuff
from
as
that
much as I
range.
should do.
This is in the 30-foot range here.
Then
It's
when
for
I do
birdie.
use it, I end up overcooking the ever-living bollocks out of it. Stand it. Oh. Bollocks. It was way short out.
No, that's not going to get there. That is a tough distance to get right.
This from 7 feet.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11.
I don't know, I'm putting
And
I
he'll
can
stay
feel the
a
pressure,
couple
you
of
see.
shots off the lead.
I feel like it should be. Well, I'm
And
only,
now we
only 2
arrive at the
shots off.
202-yard par 3 12. Best to work the
Don't
ball
like this
right
one
to
either.
left,
I
landing
always
as
overcook
softly
this
as
green.
possible on one of the
Always.
firmest greens at Pebble Beach.
I can take. I have a habit of being able to take piss easy and making it look piss hard. So we've got the wind going with me here, sort of. Thinking 2 clubs back. Not way confident here, like. For helps. Get in that bunker. Every fucking time. Every time. The one time I needed maybe a bit of underswing, I overcooked
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Right. I've birdied it. From this bunker, I have birdied this before.
Oh, nearly hold that one out. Just
Kinda happy
needed
with it,
another
but
foot or so, but an excellent job there.
I'm quite good at bunkers. I spend quite a lot of time in them.
That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay at 7 under.
My ability to judge these par 3s, these little short
Frank,
greens,
the
is
13th hole doesn't
absolutely
get as much fanfare
fucking
as some of the more
horrendous.
picturesque par 4s here at Pebble Beach. Just curious, what do
Plenty
you
of
think of
practice,
this
and
13th
far,
hole?
far
I think
more
it's a good hole,
practice than
Rich,
I
because it
really want to
rewards
have,
you.
like, but here
You
we
can
are.
certainly make 3. I remember when Tony Jacklin actually made an eagle here, but it's very easy to mess up. Purely because they added those 3 bunkers in on the right side that start at 260 yards and finish at just over 290 yards. What that has done to this hole is actually shrunk the fairway to just 35 yards wide.
And this one fall blip. We'll go. Yeah, my gross obliteration of the ball is probably alright, but when you actually have to have a bit of finesse and quality about yourself, that's what I'll do.
Oh, that is squeezing every inch of distance out of the golf
To be
swing. That
fair,
was
players
as powerful as you're
plays
going
a
to
part in
see.
every aspect of my life, but anyway. there
After
you
another
go.
good tee shot, you can see why the best players in the world now carry 4 wedges most of the time, so they can sort of handle these in-between yardages.
You need a rough
right
as fuck
on the
cobble
money.
together job. I'm your guy. You need finesse and a steady hand. Nope.
This one has a chance to be close.
Oh, I needed more back. I should have put some back in that. Fucker.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation.
Always
so
say,
birdie
could knock a
chance.
wall down. Fucking not be
13
building
feet
one.
away.
Wait. These slopes are fine hard to judge. I think it probably should have went out further, but we'll see. See. Not convinced myself here. Them grid lanes are moving quite heavy. 2-degree below the ball thing isn't great, but we'll see. Get in.
Oh, the pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie. And he's
Almost
going to
move
move
us up to,
within
like,
one
joint
of the
second.
lead here on this Friday. We arrive now at the 582-yard par 5 14th. It is one of the hardest holes
Thought
on
they
the
made overtook
PGA
that a wee
Tour,
bit, but-
year in, year out. This is a bear.
There was an epiphany. I'll take it. Oh, our last. It is, but didn't work.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Not often I have good things said about my film work. I'm still in the bunker, you dick. Hold it. Oh. Wanker.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green
control
side
good
bunker.
on one hole, film
Lie
control
looks
goes
good.
to shit on the next
Now,
hole.
just needed a good bunker shot.
That could actually be used in more than golf too. I can't even see the fucking green either. Oh, could you believe it? Could you believe it?
Not exactly what they're hoping for, but something on a putting surface with birdie still in play. 11 feet away.
That could have been an eagle. That would have been a glorious eagle from that bunker.
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by.
Par 5s are usually be a guaranteed birdie for me, like, but
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. He's going to remain at 8 under.
we're not a million miles
The
away.
15th,
We're
a
not
good
million
drive,
miles
Frank,
away.
would be right down the middle. A bad drive would be on 17-mile drive. As scenic as it
These
is,
are too
that's
close
not
to
where you
hit
want
me
to
to
be,
have
is
a
it?
bit of a
It's
slip
out of
up.
bounds.
Well, you can't afford to go right. You can't afford to pay for that real estate on the right either. So, yeah, anything down there. And fortunately, it's a downhill tee shot. I know there's sort of 4 bunkers really down the left side, but really it's the pop bunker that has to be avoided.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
I'm confident right now. I think if I can end
Good
this, if I
chance
can end
to
this
get one in
round
close
in
from here.
contention,
This, his second. Shouldn't
make
be
it
much
till you
in
make
this
it.
for
That's what I
birdie.
say.
Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at
Close the
15.
gap by 1.
And he's going to move to within 2 shots of the lead.
Well, haven't
Perfect
really.
striking
He's a
range
bastard
for the
to that
weekend.
number. Oh well.
We now begin one of the most beautiful stretches of finishing holes in all of golf. The march to the sea at Pebble Beach, starting with a 400-yard par 4 16th. Key here,
Always seem to
carry
get
the
myself
island
too close
bunker.
to that tree on the left in this one. Hoping this wind kind of helping out with it.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Them overhanging branches can be a bastard. We'll have to see where I've ended up. Oh no more.
70
I
yards.
like it. I like
All
it.
that's left here for his second.
May thunder bastard the next one. Don't fancy the punch shot from here. I think I'll just punch it straight into the bunker to be fair. Or if not, I'll end up caving the skull in on one of those spectators straight ahead. Come on, come back a bit. Stop, Lucky, stop, you bastard. Oh, I'll take it.
Nothing wrong with that. Inside of 5 feet. Nicely done. No gimme here. Tricky one for birdie.
Let's see now. 1.7 degree above, so they're quite fucking Oh, just in the more. I was a bit unsure about that one.
Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. And he'll move to 3 under here. Just
seemed to break a little bit heavier right at the hole.
Well, here we are, 17th hole, and this is where you can make your mark on the sport. Frank, so much history at this par 3.
It's just a great hole too, Rich. You know, that hourglass-shaped green on the angle. But you're right when you talk about history. You go back to 1972, and this hole played into the breeze. It was a 1-iron for Jack Nicklaus. He said one of the greatest shots he ever hit. Actually hit the flagstick, nearly went in. And of course, one of my favorites is 1982. Tom Watson had missed this green to the left, and the late Bruce Edwards was his caddy. And they were looking for options because they were in such a perilous situation with the US Open on the line. And Watson said, well, what about if I just hole it? And if you look really closely at the footage, as Watson starts to run across the green, he's pointing his finger back at Bruce and saying, I told you so. And then just a few years ago, too, Gary Woodland, he had to chip it on this green and made 3.
And take
all right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up.
There's only
a look here for birdie at 17.
I think just slightly down the hill this one, but it's going to have a good amount of movement
the only time
right to
I'm
left.
recording to keep meaning to put up on the channel, but I never get around to put it up. Look at this here. This is a nightmare. This putt. And you're taking in the fringe. Why will that not let me? Am I going up? I don't think I have fringe yet. That's going to... I haven't played over the fringe on the putt. That's going to like kill any sort of speed generate. I'm going to have to do a trick shot here. I'm really not feeling this shot, like. Didn't fancy the putt from there either. I needed it almost, the way that line was going, you would almost need to have grazed that rough. If I get this in, Jesus is definitely watching over me. So you can guess if I miss this, you know who I'm going to blame. It's not going to be the wind. Jesus is our savior. Get fucking in.
That's a good par save here at 17. And he'll remain 1 shot back.
Frank, you don't need to say a whole lot. AT&T, Pebble Beach.
It's such a beautiful finishing hole, Rich. 2 of my favorites really are this hole here, just looking at that tee shot, and the 18th at St. Andrews.
They get a wee twitch in the arsehole there, like.
But you know, this hole, when you look at the water there, Stillwater Cove, it's so beautifully framed by the bunkers. And then when you start to look at the tee shot, you start to notice what the designer's done, just leaving the tree there in the middle of the fairway. So the decisions, do I play short, left, or right?
I'm not selfish.
It's
he
not
lives
the
in
only
the
tree on the
soil.
hole too, because that upcoming second shot, you have another tree short right to contend with. But If there's ever a hole you want a birdie to finish, this is the one.
I think we made, in your words, attempt to thunder bastard this one. Well, I get the feeling. I get the feeling made thunder bastard somebody's eye socket out if I don't adjust that a wee bit. Ah, the thunder bastard didn't work. Right.
That's up the left side. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend.
many
And
do.
that,
Don't take
another
it.
good drive here. Definitely within range of getting home in two. This, his second.
Ah, called too soon. Wait, look. Yeah.
Wow. And Frank,
I think
the
probably
views
need
here
more
at
on
the
this
AT&T
swing, not to be
Pebble
fair.
get a whole lot better when you knock it on in two just like that.
Oh, that second shot's like a banana too. It keeps turning left, and you've got to really pick a definitive line, and that was just absolutely ripped.
Just a hair. Like a clump of pubic hair, but just a hair. Not super confident about this, like. This will be the eagle of the round if this goes in. What I want to do here. Oh, you dirty bastard! Get
what a
fucking
putt
in.
there. It's in for eagle here at 18. So will this be the week that our featured golfer
Fucking
claims
get
that
in. That was a
first
fucking
ever
eagle. That
title?
was.
Frank,
Hello,
it's
that
looking promising
puts us
for
on
36
top.
holes.
Puts us
It
on
is,
top.
and to just make that final leap to become a winner on the PGA Tour.
One shot.
That's what's
there.
in front. It seems simple, but the last bit is the most difficult.
So that's it for us. For Frank, Noda, Iona,
And
and
that,
our
ladies and
entire crew.
gentlemen,
Rich Lerner
and
saying,
Jesus, is how you
thanks for
finish
joining
out day
us.
2.
We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour.
That was a nice one. That was. I like that one. I like that one. After that shaky start, I stopped pretty well. And got myself on the top of the leaderboard. Told you. Be a bit confident. If I was in contention coming into day 3, I could take that. I could take it. I'm just going to go straight into day 3, I think. And carry a bit of that momentum over.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From breathtaking Pebble Beach, California, it's live third-round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Beautiful weather here in this early February
Rinse and
fixture
repeat,
for
rinse
golf
and repeat.
fans. And if you're locked in winter's vice grip, well, this represents a bit of hope on the horizon as we check the leaderboard. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. He's on top by 1 entering play.
Take that. A wee bit. Over the tree. Right. Won't be the first time we've been
Down on the
fucked over by a
course,
brand.
let's check in with Nota Begay the third.
Driver typically not the textbook play here, but executed to perfection, leaving a short iron for the approach.
We should have tried.
That's
rolling
not
that a
too
bit
bad.
more,
Good
like,
shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
Nota this for birdie at 1.
And this
That was
putt
essentially
moving
how
right
my
the whole way.
my,
Gotta keep
gaming
the
golf
pace up
career
to
as
hold
well.
its line.
Really. Second and third guessing myself's not good, like. I want more out. Shut up.
Nah, that might have been a little more break than he was expecting, as that one winds up undercutting the hole. Okay, that's in for par here at the first. And this will stay a one-shot lead.
Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Certainly, Rich. Off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway. Because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the lap.
Bastard this one then. Oh no! Look at the squiff on that. I'm too ahead of myself first. Jesus. Whoops. Look at that for fuck me. Whoopsie. That's what happens when you pull it. Pull the head of it that time, alright. I think we'll clear that creek. What happened there? What happened?
Oh, so close to being good. That
What
second
happened?
shot. Now, that tricky bunker shot.
Getting set for his third shot from the fairway bunker. What's the right way to play this, Frank?
Oh my god.
Well, you don't want to get the ball too far back in your stance. Gets too far back, then you mightn't carry the lip in front.
Be lucky to get a par. That's really going. Holy shit. So much for the Thunder bastard shot. Just turned out to be a bastard.
Well, I know I'm paid to talk,
Thought that drive was
but
too
there's
straightforward. I
not
just
really
thought
much to say about that. Best to just
I
move on to the
absolutely
next
horsed
shot.
it.
Outstanding strike right there.
We're in
right off
salvage
the center of the
territory.
club face, and a good chance for birdie.
We are in salvage territory. I don't know what to do, don't know what to do, don't know how to feel about it.
Ah, that's a confident roll right there. Well done. It's a par here at the second. and he'll remain at -12.
Per showing for a par 5, but we'll have to take it.
Well, Frank, here
We'll
we
have
are
to
at the
take it.
third. Severe dog leg left, and I'm just curious how much of that dog leg the big hitters might think about chewing off.
Rich, the game has changed so much. If there's a hint of a breeze behind, I mean, really, have a crack at it with a driver. It's about 350 yards, really, to the front edge of the green. But if not, you've got to negotiate those 3 bunkers on the right side. And, well, depending on what club you want to have to head off the tee, decide which one of those bunkers you want to aim at.
And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
132 yards left to the flag. Pin in the back right portion of this green.
I'm relying too much on that wind. A bit heavy-handed there.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
A long one coming up here for birdie.
Oh, straight down the middle.
Just straight into the cup. It's a birdie here at number 3. And that's going to move him into red figures for the round and 13 under for the tournament. With Stillwater Bay on the right, this is Pebble's picturesque 333-yard par 4 fourth. The tee shot could be anything from long iron
We lift
to
out, could also be a
driver, but
thunderbuster.
beware of the 9 bunkers surrounding the fairway and green.
My thumb doesn't let me down. This should be a thunderbuster. Didn't trigger. Wasn't snappy enough. Oh.
And that is
just
dead
the green
center
too.
right down the middle here to start the hole. So after a big drive, just a little chip remaining here for his second from short of the green.
Know how to play it. Bit easy. A flap shot. Bit more predictable.
So now eyeing this one for birdie.
That'll for a birdie if we can get it, like.
Oh, good run going here early. This is birdies at 3 and 4. And he moves to
We
2
will have
under
a cushion,
for his
maybe?
round.
Shot
14
cushion?
under for the tournament.
With speed
First par
right
3
behind
of the round, and Frank, I'm reminded of the great history that Jack Nicklaus has here at Pebble Beach, and that goes well beyond what he did as a player.
Well, that's for sure. And we know his playing credentials, but he won the second of his 2 U.S. amateurs here in 1961. Actually said that was the best he ever hit the golf ball, but his legacy really as a designer, you see right here in front of you. I never got to play the old 5th hole, which is further left, but this is an absolute beast. It plays around 190 yards, very narrow green, and that is a cliff on the right, believe me.
Exactly the same as last time. Just cannot
And I think that may
say
have surprised him. That carried much further than he anticipated.
Up again. Keep it off the.
one finished off. It is a par here at 5.
No better, no worse.
The
No
lead's gonna
better, no
remain
worse.
2. Well, this is where the excitement starts to build early in a round at Pebble Beach. I know it's the 6th, but you're coming into possibly one of the greatest stretches in all of golf. This is a 498-yard par 5, goes up the hill, Pacific Ocean in the distance, chance to make an eagle
That's
here,
closer to the
and
bunker.
chance to feel really good about where you're headed.
Ah, go put me in the bunker now. Holy shit, that wee bit at the end just killed it. Bastard. I need new thumb.
And some trouble here for our leader. That is into the bunker
I
off the
should
tee.
have probably full parted.
Make sure you catch this cleanly. His second to the par 5.
Right. This is a bastard, this one, because these approach shots never work too well out of these bunkers. Dude, this is not good. Where's that take me? Not good. I'm feeling super confident about this. What I expect to happen is either catch the lip of the bunker or just bounce clean off that and straight into the ocean. Yep, ocean. Bye.
Hole.
Fuck.
Problems worsening here at the par 5.
Ah, I knew that was gonna happen. Fucking knew that was gonna happen.
So with a penalty stroke added in, now lying 3, readying for shot number 4.
Nothing really left there because the pick shot would have just left me in that hill and it would have rolled back down, possibly into the water. So yeah, so do it.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green,
Probably
but
could have
it
got a
didn't
bit
sit.
more loft,
Yeah, it was
maybe
never gonna
cause it
stop.
would rattle a bit better, but give me a read on that as well. Oi, oi, oi.
Frank, you have to appreciate that. That is excellent technique right there to get right around gimme range. Should help him walk away with just a bogey.
No doubt. This is such a tricky green too, so that's very well done.
Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6.
That's the cushion
They'll fall
slightly
to
deflated.
13 under.
That's the cushion
Frank, the
completely
7th tee
deflated,
is
now
almost
level.
spiritual. You just want to hit a little baby wedge that kisses the clouds and drops softly on that green. Then you want to stare out at the Pacific just with a whole lot of gratitude.
Yeah, when I first played at Rich, I couldn't help but be sort of in love with the beauty of the surrounds. Plus, I couldn't believe how short the hole was. And I thought, well, this is sort of, you could almost throw it on the screen. And then I played it on a windy day.
all the hang time we can give it really with this one. All my skill set will allow me at this point.
Yeah, very good shot, taking it in right of the hole, and a good look upcoming. 5 feet now for birdie. Ah, yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. And he's got it to 14 under par.
These kind of threw me a bit.
Now to one of the most picturesque par 4s in the world, the 8th hole here at Pebble Beach. Jack Nicklaus, who won the U.S. Open here, called it simply the greatest second shot to a par 4 anywhere in the world.
Get her up a hill. Up a hill.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
Frank, just the visuals on this second shot to number 8, mind-boggling.
Yeah, this is really where Pebble Beach attracts the best players in the world. Sitting on top of that hill, and you look at this green that angles away from the player on the player's right. Plus, you actually have to look at the putting surface. There's only a small area of flat surface. If you come up, anything sort of 5 or 6 yards short on that putting surface, it will come off. But also, too, you can, if a little bit of local knowledge,
more backspin.
don't tell too many people, but you can use the back edge of the green, too, to roll the ball back.
Oh,
Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here at 1. He moves to 15 under.
Frank, as you know, depending on the time of year, you could see gray whales out on Carmel Bay, sea
Last
otters
update, I'm
feeding on
convinced to
abalone,
slightly
sea
change how
lions
you're meant to
sunbathing
read
on
that
the rocks.
below
Or
and
you could
above.
see none of it
Three
because
thing.
this 9th hole absolutely demands your full attention.
Well, there's a different sort of
Seems like
mammal
it's
trying to play
confused or
this
something.
hole.
Probably hasn't,
That
but it
first
feels like
bunker
it
on the
to me.
left side, that shouldn't be in play. But this hole tilts so much from left to right. I think it sort of funnels you
All
towards
them
the
years
sea
of playing
otters
crazy golf and mini
whales.
golf. Considering the adults won't actually let me play on a proper golf course. You'd wonder why, like.
Gonna work this up that left-hand side.
But too much, I didn't get back on the front.
It was a good tee shot, a little unlucky to run into the first cut.
From just off the fairway, down the
Well,
nose.
I guess I prefer
Left
to be on
himself
the
with
right hand side.
144 yards to the
a bit
front,
more.
160 to the hole, coming off a birdie on the previous, looking for 2 in a row.
Here we go.
Oh, you seen it?
Man,
Oh, you seen it?
absolutely
Oh,
can
you
do
seen
no
it?
wrong. Dialed
That's how you
in.
close the
That
first
is an
9.
eagle, and this is a spectacular round of golf. Hope you're enjoying this little stroll
saving
along
that one
Carmel
too?
Bay, and the golf is as good as the view.
I
This
liked
10th
it,
hole
I
is
liked it.
444 yards. I would tell you that it is the widest fairway at Pebble Beach. It is, but it doesn't feel that way because of the way it slopes.
Need a wee
left
bit of
to
rhythm on
right.
that one.
And if you're not careful, this one can get away from you and head toward that
What do
Pacific.
you see as a water hazard, this one now? And their bastard engaged. Let her fly. Oh, maybe a bit too much. There was a bit too much bastard in that. Oh. That was a wee bit heavy on the bastard.
So he'll come at it from the left side of the fairway as he gets set now for his second shot.
This is why I play arcade and not sim. Because you can do them wee tweaks to kind of help bail yourself out.
And here at the 10th, with the iron in hand, and hits it stone cold close.
That I feel was pretty much close to being. That was like second for the perfect amount of bastard. Have to get it.
Well done there. It's a birdie to kick off the back nine. And he's got it to minus
Let me get our
18.
rotation back here, I think. Where are we?
Well, this is where Pebble Beach
5-shot
changes
lead.
significantly. We're going
Oh, it's
away
factory
from the
cushion.
Pacific Ocean now, up the hill toward the forest. Frank, what do you think of the 11th hole?
Well, it's tricky, Rich. Number one, because it's blind, as you've detailed, but uphill and it's sea level, so that tee shot's not going to go that far. There is a run out down that left side, just inside the tree line there. That's about 308 yards, but you're not going to go that far. So really.
Go for a second thunder bastard. Why not?
I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect. And a good result as well.
You should be my YouTube caddy. I think that position has opened up and been filled.
Just under 80 yards to go now as he'll decide how to flight his second.
I want to
Okay,
stick a
that's
wee bit more,
acceptable
but I
there.
suppose.
Chance now for another birdie.
And beads are moving quite aggressively.
Oh,
Yep.
yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. He moves to 19 under for the tournament. This 12th hole certainly not as famous as some of the other par 3s here at Pebble Beach, like number 7 or 17. But 12's a good one at 202 yards. Ideally, you want to work this right to left, just a baby draw, and try to get it to land softly because the green tends to be really firm.
The wind helping me here, so I don't know this. Get into a groove, Mark. So I'm doing day 3. Looking good. You missed some crackers. Oh, whoa. What's going on here? Two clubs feels like a try and underswing this a wee bit, I think. Oh, feels like it's going too fast. Yeah,
And he might have been trying to land that
4%
over the
underswing,
flag
right?
and spin it back, but that just carried much too far. Well, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
That one safely in. It's a par.
Missed
here
all
at
the
12.
spectacular ones, Mark. Now
That's
that you
going
come
to
back,
keep this large lead right
it went
where
to
it
shit.
is.
Show me what's longer, man.
Frank, the 13th hole doesn't get as much fanfare as some of the more picturesque par 4s here at Pebble Beach. Just curious, what do you think of this 13th hole?
I think it's a good hole, Rich, because it rewards you. You can certainly make 3 here. I remember when Tony Jacklin actually made an eagle here, but it's very easy to mess up purely because they added those.
Or Thunder Bastard went on. Drifting that like.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
Yes, 120 yards left to the flagstick. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
Nice.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, what, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Just 6 feet left for the birdie. Confidently
just a wee
done
bit there.
there. That's in for birdie here at 13. He gets it to 20 under par.
I always visualize my mother when I Thunder Bastard it.
Well, in the world of professional golf, there are very few legitimate 3-shot par 5s left. This 582-yard par 5 14th at Pebble Beach is one of those holes. It is all you want.
Wasn't a great stroke.
Turning out to be a
We'll take a
wonderful
fairway.
Saturday
We'll
of
take
golf
a
here,
fairway.
and this, another fine tee shot.
Right. Like the last time, trying to roll it up here. And not hit the bunker this time. Please don't hit the bunker. Every time. Oh, that was just a subtle movement off
That
the lane.
second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
Not enough for my liking.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. 12 feet still to go.
off quite aggressively. That wasn't enough. You. Yep.
Okay, good.
Per move, per move.
Par here at 14. And he'll remain
I knew
well
as soon
in
as it hit the
control of
ball.
this tournament.
Hadn't took it out enough. Still 6 shots.
15th, a
clear,
good
like,
drive, Frank, would be right down the
Even
middle.
seven.
A bad drive would be on 17-mile drive.
Even
As
seven.
scenic as it is, it's not where you want to be, is it? It's out of bounds.
Well, you can't afford to go right. You can't afford to pay for that real estate on the right either. So, yeah, anything down there. And fortunately, it's a downhill tee shot. I know there's sort of four bunkers
Oh,
really
shit,
down the
that
left
was
side.
bad.
But really, it's the pop bunker that has to be avoided. Really starting to make a hard game look easy.
Oh, we
Drive
got
after
Lakers.
drive has
Okay,
been
that wasn't a-
superb.
that wasn't
And
a
this
nice
one,
little smooth
well,
stroke
as we like to
like
say, is in the mayor's office.
So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range.
Circle move. Put more backspin in that probably
Now
will
this
help me.
for another birdie. Got it there, but
on.
not quite on target.
Probably right.
Okay, a
More
solid
wasted
par
shot
here
there,
at
too.
15. And he's going to maintain that substantial
There were
lead.
two makeable birdies. Up.
Now the heart begins to race a little bit because you know you're playing one of the greatest finishing stretches in the entire sport of golf. Starting with a 16th, it's only 400 yards. If you can carry that island bunker, you can jumpstart your run to the house with a birdie 3.
Oh. That's what I was worried about.
Oh, I like that tee shot. One extra bounce. That's what kicked it into the first cut.
This
Now
now
we're in
his
punchable
second
territory.
from just off the fairway.
Now we're in fucking hitting no territory now, look. Come on. Up. Up! You bastard.
Okay, that'll be a par here at
Ah,
16.
dear. Feel like that's 3
And he'll
shots.
stay
dropped early.
at 20 under.
Seventeenth hole here at Pebble Beach, all about history and all about beauty. Frank, what's the best way to make that 3 and get onto that 18th tee?
Well, first of all, it depends where the flag is cut, on the right side or the left side, because really this green is like a figure 8 on a 45-degree angle. On the left side, it's a much longer carry, and you've got to really hit your tee shot properly to make the ball carry that bunker and stop in time. On the right side, you can see, you go with a shorter club, and the target is bigger.
Oh no, no. Shouldn't have hit that shot. Oh, me. Look at
Well,
that.
he hung that
Real.
out there to the right, and the green can't hold it.
Out for an out flappy birdie here, maybe.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par
Became
here
super
at
on them
17.
last 4 holes. Became
And
super
he'll
on
stay
them.
right where he is. Well, here we are now at arguably the greatest finishing hole in golf. 536-yard par 5. Pacific Ocean, massive fairway bunker stretching more than 100 yards on the left.
Maybe we
and
can
cypress
finish on the birdie.
trees. Just a few of the things you need to contend with.
Playing super risky here, and there's no need to be like, but alright, you know.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot.
I think this could be birdie.
Well
territory,
within
like.
range from here. A second now to the par 5.
Touch. Too much in that stop, you bastard.
Really hit that second shot
That was a
on
bit
the
too
button
much
for
on
this
that one.
par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
What do I think? Eagle flop. Oh well, could be on birdie territory here. Like,
Chance now for another birdie.
I'll finish it on. Finish it
That's a good
strong.
putt there. It's a
The flop
birdie at
would be right.
18.
There we
That's
go,
going to be a
there we
third
go.
round score of 63. Very,
Five clear
very
at the
good.
top.
So could lightning strike twice here for the rookie on top
Going
of the
into
leaderboard after
day
54
4.
holes. And
Told
Frank
you,
trying to
if I'm in
win for
contention,
the
I'll be happy.
second time this
So,
season.
I would make them the
But,
favourite right now, Rich.
I might
too.
either
know
come back
that
to this
just
later,
one win,
or
as you've
I'll
detailed
definitely be
behind,
back to it tomorrow.
Yeah,
If
what
I don't get back
comes
later,
after
I'll be
one,
back
and that's
tomorrow.
2. It's really starting on
Yeah.
golf's pyramid. Work
Finish
your way up
off
the top there.
Pebble Beach, hopefully claim another trophy, and move on to the next week. Okay, what have we got? We'll do Pebble Beach, and then we have the Phoenix Open up next. So, working our way closer. Players, I think, is my first major. So, we have a few weeks left, but if we can claim Pebble Beach, I'll be happy. We've got the American Express, 22nd in the Farmers Open. So, need a win on Pebble Beach. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully it didn't bore the shit out of you, an hour and a half. Well, hopefully it killed an hour and a half on your Monday for you anyway. And I shall speak to all you sexy bastards later or tomorrow. Have a good one.